The family at Collinwood goes on living under the effects of a curse that has lasted for 160 years, a curse that has left death and madness in its wake. Its latest victim is Morgan Collins, who spent a night in the legendary locked room and came out possessed by the spirit of James Forsyth, a man who died in 1680. Meanwhile, the marriage between Bramwell and Daphne continues to deteriorate as a result of what is happening at Collinwood.
Morgan went into that room to save me. That's why I must stay here and help him, even if he is this way for the rest of my life.
You're remarkably generous with the rest of your life, considering it belongs to me. Every minute you live is mine, just as every breath I take is yours. There is no Morgan. There never was. Other people are only shadows which we used to hurt each other with, to frighten each other with. That's true, isn't it?
Morgan did it for me. He went into that room for me.
You and I are the only real ones. You and I.
Oh, Bramwell.
It's you that I've always loved, and it always will be. Nothing can ever change that.
Lead to tragedy, you know that.
I only know that we cannot help ourselves.
Oh.
Admit to me that you feel as I do. Let me hear you say it.
What good will it do to say it? It's all hopeless, you know that.
Let me hear you say it.
I love you. I love you and I will always love you. But it changes nothing. You're married to Daphne and I to Morgan. Our whole situation is hopeless. There's no end for us, Bramwell.
Good morning. You're up very early.
I have not been to bed. Sleeping is not one of the safest things you can do in this house.
Wasn't Catherine looking after you?
No.
Well, where was she?
I don't know and I don't care.
Why are you holding that particular vase?
You ask altogether too many questions.
Are you aware that that vase is the one we use for the lottery? What is it? What's wrong? Aren't you feeling well?
Miss Faraday had just returned from the Indies. I found this in her cargo. I gave this to Brutus for Christmas.
To Brutus? How well did you know Brutus?
Who are you trying to fool?
I don't understand.
It was you, Constance, who introduced me to Brutus. Yes. You've always seemed to forget that. But I'm sure that's because of your insane loyalty to him. Because you are his sister.
Brutus's sister, Constance.
What are you mumbling about?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Tell me, why are you so bitter about Brutus?
Oh, the two of you are just exactly alike. So despicable, so deceitful.
Why Why do you hate us so?
Why do you ask such a stupid question?
I'm just trying to understand.
Understand? You and Brutus are totally incapable of understanding anything. You know perfectly well the reason I hate you so much. And I refuse to go in and bore the two of us because of it.
Where are you going?
To get away from you. As far as I can possibly get.
No, no, please don't go. You must stay.
Stay away from me, Constance! I'm warning you! Stay away from me.
I am married to Morgan. You're married to Daphne. Nothing can change that. Our whole situation is hopeless. There's no end for us, Bramwell.
Daphne? What on earth are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
Well, I came to see Flora. She and I had a rather unpleasant argument last night, and there were a couple of matters that we left unresolved.
Oh? What was your argument about?
Oh, just an old family quarrel. Nothing to worry you about.
I see. Well, I took a long walk this morning. Very enlightening walk. I decided to come here and speak to Catherine. You wouldn't know where she is, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, well. Then I'll just wait for her.
Are you all right, Daphne?
Of course I'm all right, Bramwell. Suppose you tell me if there's anything wrong.
What are you talking about?
You have no idea where he went?
No, he warned me not to follow him.
Good morning, Daphne.
Good morning.
Did I hear you talking about Morgan?
Yes, it seems something new has happened to him. Earlier this morning, he was convinced that I was Catherine Collins, the sister of Brutus Collins. We also became much more hostile than usual.
Someone should go and find him. In the state he's in, there's no telling what he might do.
You don't know where he is?
No, he ran out of the house. I tried to stop him, but I couldn't. If only we could find him and question him when he's this way. I'm sure we'd find out more about the curse.
Well, I'll go and try to find him.
Oh, would you? I'd appreciate that so much, Bramwell. Daphne, I know what I'm going to do.
You mean about Morgan?
Yes. Oh, life used to be so simple. We were children. Wasn't life simple?
Yes, it was, Catherine. So was love. We did love each other then.
I don't understand. You're still my sister. I love you very much.
It's good to know, Catherine. Catherine, I was thinking this morning about how you warned me against marrying Bramwell.
Well, yes, I did. Why, what about it? Are you really that unhappy, Daphne?
Catherine, if you don't mind, I'd really like to be alone.
But Daphne...
Please, Catherine.
Very well.
I can't. I can't.
Amanda! Amanda! I'm here. Please come to me. Amanda!
Daphne, you haven't been here since this morning, have you?
No, I left. I came back.
You're upset about something. What is it?
It's nothing.
Come on now, Daphne. Please tell me about it.
I said it's nothing.
It's Catherine and Bramwell, isn't it? What? I know they've been seeing each other secretly.
How did you know that?
I try to keep in touch with everything that's happening. I believe there's still something between them. Something in a lost, romantic way. Something that will pass. Even though their feelings for each other will always be.
Oh, Julia. I love him. I've got to find a way to win his love. I just can't live without it.
It will take time. But he will learn to love you.
Amanda,
You!
turn on the light so I can see your face. I said turn it on. Sarah, I didn't expect you. What are you doing here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you trembling? Has someone at that house done something to you?
No!
Well, it isn't me. You know how much I love you. You know I wouldn't harm you for anything. Come on, Sarah.
No,
let's sit.
please!
Well, what is it? Why did you come here? There must be a reason for it. Tell
Please
me.
leave me alone.
Did you have a message for me to deliver? Yes, that's it. What is the message? Is this from Amanda?
Amanda!
Did Amanda tell you to come here and tell me that she wasn't coming? Is that it? Why? Who is trying to stop her? Is it Constance? Did Constance find out that Amanda was going to meet me here?
I don't know anyone named Constance.
Yes! Constance knew that she was coming here. Isn't that right? Isn't that right?
Please, I don't know. Just leave me alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. It was Constance. I know all her tricks and how deceitful she is. But I will deal with her. I will put an end to her treachery. You will see, Sarah. You will see.
Are you feeling any better?
Little, yes.
I've made some tea. I want you to drink it.
You've really been awfully understanding this evening, Julia.
And that surprises you?
Well, yes, it does a little, but we've never known each other very well.
I'm known for saying what is on my mind. That hasn't always made me very popular. This will be a difficult period for you. You need all the courage and patience that you can muster. Do you understand? You didn't find him?
No, I've looked everywhere for him. He must have gone into the village.
Well, if he's gone into the village and he talks to anyone the way he talked to me, we'll know about it very soon, I'm sure.
Daphne, have you not been back to the old house all day?
No, Bramwell, I didn't want to be alone.
Are you all right?
Yes. You'll excuse me. I'll say goodnight to Catherine.
Something is disturbing her.
Nothing that being a proper husband couldn't cure.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'll do you a favor of not lecturing to you, since I know you don't like lectures.
Well, thank you for sparing me that.
Your reasons for marrying Daphne are your own affair. But I do think you could be kind to the child.
Well, who said I wasn't kind to her?
Nobody said anything, but your actions are speaking for themselves. She wants some of the love that you promised her when you married her. And she's not getting any of it. That's all that's wrong.
I can't believe she said all of that to you.
Oh, it wasn't necessary to say anything. They're coming downstairs.
I'm going back to the old house, Bramwell. Are you coming?
Yes, I'm coming with you, Daphne. Good night, Julia.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Catherine.
Good night.
How long were you with Julia? And exactly what did you say to her?
We talked about a great many things. I got to know Julia a little bit tonight.
Why are you closing the doors?
Because I want to have a word with you in private.
Very well. What is it?
I've had a long talk with your sister tonight. She's a very unhappy young lady.
I am aware of that. But there's nothing I can do about it now.
Yes, there is. You can stop seeing Bramwell and stop encouraging him to see you.
What are you saying?
Needn't act so shocked. I know very well that you and Bramwell have been seeing each other secretly.
And are old friends not allowed to speak to one another?
Your relationship with Bramwell is more than that of just being old friends.
If you are insinuating that...
I am not insinuating anything. I am telling you to come to your senses before it's too late.
Too late?
You and Bramwell have been in love with each other for a long time. You're both married now to other people. For you to go on seeing each other now secretly is wrong and could be scandalous. It must stop.
I have had just about enough of your lectures and your moralizing. Ever since I came to this house, you have never given me a chance. Well, I only have one thing to say to you. As long as my conscience is clear, and as long as I am faithful to my husband, and I will be, I shall do exactly as I please. And there is nothing you can do about it. Good day, Julia.
can't stop me, Constance. Nobody can. You are not going to ever stop me from seeing Amanda again.